Hi, I'm Natalie Ridgway, registered dietitian at the Perth District Health Unit. I'm going to show you how to make homemade whole wheat tortillas. So I've recently discovered that making your own tortillas at home are actually pretty easy, and these have only 4 ingredients. Store-bought tortillas tend to have a lot of added ingredients, so I really like the idea of making my own. So I've added 1 cup of whole wheat flour and 1 cup of white flour. And to that, I'm going to add just a half a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm also going to mix in 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So you just want to give that a bit of a stir. So next I'm going to just very slowly add 2/3 of a cup of warm water. And this is going to get your dough to start forming. Just add it a little bit, and then I'm going to give it a bit of a stir. And I'm just going to keep doing that until my dough starts to come together. So just using your clean hands, you can also just sort of work the dough so that it comes together into a bit of a ball. It is a fairly dry dough, but if it really isn't coming together, you might just need to add a little bit of extra water. Your dough has come together. I'm just going to turn it out onto a clean surface and do a bit of kneading. So you want to knead the dough for about 2 minutes at the most. You don't want to over knead the dough, or else it starts to become a little bit tougher. So you're just going to use your hands and press the dough in different directions, and then sort of fold it back over itself. Put it back in the bowl and let it rest for about 20 minutes before we roll it out into our tortillas. It's time to roll it out. So I'm going to just take our dough and cut it into 8 equal pieces. And I'm going to roll it out into about a 6-inch tortilla. So it's going to be quite thin. So you just want to keep working it from the center outward, and you want it to be fairly even thickness all the way around. Okay, so you can see I've rolled this out into about a 6-inch round tortilla, and now we're going to cook them in a frying pan for about a minute each side. So you want to heat your frying pan to medium-high heat, and if you're using a non-stick pan, you shouldn't need any extra grease, but you may want to spray it with a little bit of cooking spray. So I'm just going to place my tortilla into the pan. You'll start to notice some small air bubbles forming. If you want a more crispy tortilla, for example, if you want to use it for dipping, then you can cook it a little bit longer and the tortilla will get nice and crispy. So you can see there's some small air bubbles starting to form. So we're going to give it that a flip. And we'll just cook it for about another minute on this side. And then your tortillas are ready to use.